Today we wanted to talk about successful real estate agent mindset.
Right, because having a good business mindset is going to help you grow your business. You want to make sure that you're having a direct impact on your business bottom line by having the right frame of mind. When we're writing our business plans, really the first step is going to be having this in the correct spot. This and this. If your head and your heart are in the right place, you're going to do great. So I would say most entrepreneurs with a growth mindset are going to persevere no matter the storm, whatever they're doing to achieve long-term success.
Exactly.
We're going to talk about different ways this happens and why growth mindset is a key to success. What is growth mindset?
Basically, growth mindset is actually believing the intelligence can be developed
And your abilities.
and the abilities and efforts and basically the persistence in the business. We were talking about real estate business, no?
I would say in a short mind, growth mindset, you understand you are in the problem solving business in your business.
Exactly.
You can solve any problems. You believe that whatever situation comes, it is something you can figure out, you can overcome. On the other hand, fixed mindset, we like to keep things as they are. You not looking to change in any meaningful way. You are stuck in your habits. And when you're stuck in your habits and you're not looking for growth and looking to weather all storms, you're actually going to attract more storms to really kind of force you to change. And if you're not changing, the business is going to go down. So I would say always having a growth mindset in our lives and in our business is a key.
Therefore, we talk about why it matters in our business.
I would say a little bit more. Growth, you're looking for opportunities. Fixed, you're going to be looking for if failure is a reflection on your ability, and that is not a good thing. So I would say growth, you're looking for the opportunities to change, to grow, and no obstacle is going to get in your way. With a fixed mindset, you're going to believe that you're a failure.
Exactly.
If you do not, and then you're going to stop your own growth in that way. So I would always say growth mindset is there. What about the role?
Hi, this is Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel. Please go to theagentwolves.com and grab all of our giveaway.
Also, we are part of the Wolf Pack, so you would get our entire upline if you choose to join us. And we do hope you want to join us at EXP, so we would love to be your sponsor.
And also, please go grab an appointment with us and schedule a phone call. What about the role? Therefore, what is important really that we wanted to talk is not giving up. Therefore, resilience and adaptability actually often find in the people that they have the growth mindset. They always see the solution, or can they offer the solution to the problem that occurs in their business, no?
Okay. Whereas mindset is going to affect your adaptability. So basically what we're seeing is if you have innovation and solution-oriented minds, you're problem solving, you have lack of fear of the unknown. If you are fearing what's going to happen next, you're already in a fixed mindset because you're waiting for something to happen to you and then you're going to be free.
Exactly.
Whereas if you're in the frame of mind to where, hey, I can figure it out, it's going to be fine. That is key as well. So I would say mindset matters 100%. What about in leadership positions?
Exactly. Therefore, leadership actually is connected to our right side of the brain, meaning that is not just about making decisions, but is really inspiring and influencing others. And that's why it's so important when you focus on your adaptability and growth in your own business, because you can adapt to any situation and you're persistent to always offer solution to the problems.
But I would also add for growth mindset, you're collaborative, you're willing to listen, you're willing to experiment, you're willing to change, and you're willing to learn from your mistakes. And that is key. A baby's going to fall down all the time, right? And then they get up and they try and they eventually walk. We have to do that all the time in life. When we become so fixed that we're like, oh, and in our heads we become failures, other people are picking up on that energy to where everybody else is not going to feel that they're a failure too, even if they don't say a word. And their leadership is negative in that way. So if we believe that everybody's allowed to mess up a little bit, but ultimately it's going to be okay, it is going to be okay because you're having the right positive frame of mind to where everything is going to work out. What about getting our goals, which is really kind of the key to this whole course?
Therefore, growth mindset always basically support a setting ambition, because if we don't have an ambition, we cannot proceed with the goals that we have, no? But always also having goals I cannot say realistic, because if it's realistic, we don't go above our capacity.
Pragmatic would.
The pragmatic goals that helps us to inspire us in the way to be resilient in the way that we are going for all of our goals.
I want to add a little bit. This is something I fail at a lot. When somebody gives me criticism or feedback that I don't like, I'm immediately going to shut it down and push it away, which isn't always a good thing for me. That shows that I don't have a growth mindset in these matters when it comes to personal things about myself sometimes. But it is a growing part of our business. So we can learn to be more humble, and we can learn to say, you know what? It's okay that I make mistakes in certain situations, and I'm going to grow from that, and I'm going to change. And if we are willing to embrace our own change and seeing that we can change is actually a really good thing on our personal lives and in our business.
Exactly.
So I would say, what about innovation? How does this foster innovation?
Well, to be honest, maybe, I don't know, 50 years ago was not super important, but now with the crazy increasing of the technology and AI, that is part of the business, and especially in the market that is growing all the time, having the tools and this basically technology, it helps us to accelerate our growth in our business.
Right, so you want to make sure that you are willing to take a risk with AI and be willing to fail with it a little bit, but we want to stay relevant and push towards our boundaries a little bit. Also with vision, back to our goals. If you have a vision and it's beyond the short term, but a long-term big picture, it's going to help us a lot this way. It's going to be continually learning to continue to increase. Now, when we're talking about key strategies for growing our mindset, because we all have to grow this way, because we're growing to be great real estate agents, so we have to grow to be having our growth mindset.
Exactly. Therefore, the really key strategy for fostering this growth mindset in your business, first, it comes really with encouraging learning and development.
Which is something I love at EXP.
Exactly. Therefore, in EXP and actually the sponsorship program that we were talking about, really that offers an opportunity for you as a team member or the leader in the future to expand your business by expanding your knowledge.
Another thing is embracing a challenge. If you can see an opportunity to grow, you want to encourage your opportunity to grow and encourage anybody on your group and your team to also grow. It's another thing. We need to learn from our failures. I need to learn from my failures. I have to see my failures, see that it's a failure, learn to grow from it, not beat myself up, grow from it to where you have a learning process with it and
Exactly.
say, I'm going to grow from this, rather than self-criticism is not helpful in any way.
And really, if you can foster also daily journaling, that's going to help you with that part, that you can embrace the challenge because it's part of the game. And the next thing is really learning from failure. That is very
I did that word on opportunities.
Open communication, sorry. Open communication also is facilitate the direction that we are going and getting the feedback from our partner, like in my case is my wife directly, or even from our client that we are helping them, that how we can conduct our business and use those as a tools to improve our business.
Now, if we can stop for 1 second in something that's happening in our lives, like a reaction, stop and say, hey, how can I grow from this? How can I change from this? Honestly, before this video, we had a situation happen. How can I stop and say, hey, that doesn't matter. We're going to have a growth mindset. We need to grow and change. And this will be something we have to demonstrate from. And if I can demonstrate growth and change in my own self and not reacting to things, I think it's going to, other people feel it, your employees feel it, your partner feels it. And then you run your business in a positive way. So you have to remember to always remember to have growth mindset in our minds when we are coming up with our business plans, coming up with how we act on a day-to-day basis, because this is how we're going to become even better agents.
Exactly. And don't forget to go to our website, agentwolf.com, and also grab an appointment to connect with Alan Victoria. We love to be your sponsor at eXp Realty, part of the Agent Wolf, and also watch this video and very informative. We love to connect with you.